Hello, gang of YouTube. Colin here. Rainy, crappy Saturday morning. Haven't been here for a while. Fusilier's ration. Thank you, Alec. Eastern Grey for the tip on that one. Stocked up on it. Sitting in my garage. Pouring down rain. Suns baseball tournament canceled. Last tournament of the year. Well, last tournament of the season. Till September, when we play at Ripken Stadium, which if you are unfamiliar with it, Google it. Pretty neat experience for the kids. We get to stay there for a couple days at a hotel and experience all that Cal Ripken, the greatest baseball player ever. Yep, I said that, David. Put together up in Aberdeen, his homeland. Miniature stadiums there, or replicas. I'm fairly certain this is going to go out during this video because the Crumble Cake format is not the easiest to keep burning. But it's really a good tobacco. I really enjoy it. It's just got a lot of neat flavors in it that I like. But it's really hard to keep lit. It's comes in almost a block, but like a compressed block. Like if you took a pile of stuff and smashed it together with your hands. It's not a symmetrical block. It's just jammers. So you break it up. I break it up. Kind of smash it a little bit. You don't want to smash it too much because then you'll suck bits through the stem, and then you'll be chewing on bits of tobacco, which we all know is not a lot of fun. Let's get the obvious out of the way. I look like I'm 14 years old. Alright, maybe a little bit older than 14 years old. I came back from a prosecutor's conference at the beach yesterday, and as I was leaving the beach, I went to a barbershop because I felt like I looked like a freaking hippie, which is not the way I like to look. My military background prevents me from having long hair, I think, and I realized that I had gotten a little bit out of control in the hair department. So as I got there, sorry for those awkward breaks where I keep puffing on this for a while and looking like I'm falling into some strange land. But again, this is hard to keep lit. I've been debating shaving off my beard for a couple of weeks now. I felt like it's kind of run its course for at least right now. It has nothing to do with hot or summertime or any of that. I just decided it was time for a change of me. A lot of things going on in my world right now that I won't bore you with, nor will you care about. So I decided to change things up. So the beard went. Got home, really freaked my kids out. Son was at baseball practice, and my daughter came running at me and stopped, literally stopped in her tracks, and looked at me and looked at me. And then she saw my tattoos, and she realized it was her dad, so she kept running, and we got to see each other after a week, which was wonderful. So, I'm beardless for now. I have a shelf of beard oils and beard maintenance stuff that's sitting under my sink in my bathroom now, and I'm sure at some point it'll come back out, but for right now I'm going to live the 14-year-old baby face. Still kind of creeps me out looking at it. Nonetheless, let's focus back on pipes, because that's pretty much why you guys come here. I am on the tail end of... Sorry, I'm really working the shit out of this. tail end of a double sinus infection / ear infection. Those of you that have had those, they absolutely fucking suck. I felt horrible. I still feel horrible. But my congestion level has gone down. Let me turn around for a second. I want you guys to see how... This is the world outside right now. I'm sitting in my garage, which is my new favorite pipe smoking spot, watching the rain pour down. It's just rain for the sake of rain, which is fine, but it doesn't help baseball a lot. Anyhow. So I was dosed up on amoxicillin, though the adult version of amoxicillin, not the pink shit that my kids get when they get sinus infections. My daughter's probably going to walk out behind me in a second. So I took those for a week, twice a day. Did really bad things to me, uncomfortable things, but it has generally helped. Here's the crossover. If you have ever tried to smoke your pipe with all kinds of schmelkus in your lungs and your sinuses, it is an interesting experience. And it wasn't a lack of desire that kept me from it. I wanted to smoke it. Well, after I got through the initial death phase of that illness. It just wasn't pleasant. It wasn't there. And it's an interesting experience as I progressed through the treatment and kept trying to smoke. And I didn't want to smoke a lot because I generally felt cruddy. But it was interesting to taste the tobaccos through basically a filter, through restrictions on what I could taste and what I could smell. The retrohales felt strange, and it was almost as though I had an inability to process all of the tobacco flavors together. So my body would, or my senses would select a nuance of the tobacco. So I've sort of used that as a way to, you know, think of some flavors that are in tobaccos that I hadn't noticed previously. They were isolated. It was kind of neat, also kind of frustrating because I sort of enjoy the more global, esoteric format of pipe smoking. I know that sounds weird. But I took Northwoods to the beach, took a couple other tobaccos, which are right now eluding me, and I smoked them. Northwoods was really bizarre through that filter of crap inside of my innards. And all I could really taste in Northwoods was a hyper sweetness that was really strange to me. But I followed through the whole bowl. Every once in a while I would catch that, you know, good flavor of Northwoods that it just has generally. But for the most part, I could only pick up that sweetness, and I could taste it on my tongue, on my lips. When I retrohaled it, it came through my sinuses. Such a strange breakdown. I still love that flavor, that tobacco, but I took Fusilier's Ration. I didn't smoke it. That was the second of 3 that I took. And I don't know why in the hell I can't remember the third one, other than I was medicated for a week at plus. So if you get a cold, a sinus infection, something like that, and still have the urge to smoke your pipes, and I do, because I love the Zen side of it. Give it a try and let me know what you think, what you experience. I'm me. I can only experience me. But it's a different perspective. Other than that, I'm cutting back. My last pipe got here. My Savinelli that I won on eBay came back from Belgium. My wife's picking that up today. My Pipe Smokers of Ireland annual pipe is coming out shortly. That'll get sent to me. I just got my stand from Pipe Smokers of Ireland, my pipe rest. So at some point I'll video up and show that, and then I'm done. I know I said that before. I'm saying it now. I'm going to enjoy the hobby for what I've got. I'm going to enjoy you guys with your new stuff, so keep it coming, because I'm going to celebrate that. But I've got a shitload of tobaccos built up. I just bought 3 tins of the vintage Syrian that I'm looking forward to trying one and aging the others. So keep your stuff coming. My stuff is done. I'm not buying any more for a while now. Money's tight. Got to keep it tight. So anyhow, good to see you guys. Hope I didn't ramble too much. I haven't been here for a while. Hope you've enjoyed my shiny baby face. I'm not sure I enjoy it. It's going to take some getting used to. Everybody says I look younger. I feel like I look older. So, nonetheless, take care, guys. Thanks for visiting with me, and see you.